And today I have the nation's counselor. So every time I have to introduce you, we need to do something before I introduce you. I'm the nation's counselor. The counselor you love to see, the counselor you love to enjoy, the counselor everybody wants to see. But I'm going for a quick break. When I come back, I introduce the nation's counselor. I'll introduce the topic for today. We'll be right back.
I'm ready.
I don't know if we're ready.
Oh, me, I'm ready.
I must stop.
Can't stop. If you don't stop, but
Oh yeah.
can't record the best. Can't stop when you start challenge. So we are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is me in the house.
Last 2 weeks, that one about
We're ready to go. We're ready to
If
rumble.
remember, counselor is an inspired real on there. Maybe I raise. I guess Papa forget Saba Jano. Who did it? Won't worry.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my counselor, your counselor, the nation's counselor. Anapo. Onapo. Tell come on, you back here. What you mean, do bad?
Oh, even 47.
Yeah, it's always shown.
Becca Benga.
Charles Market was showing you.
Okay.
Okay.
Becca.
That okay, she let a here for you.
Never him.
Okay, by him.
No call master. I can be setting it.
Call by him.
How long short? As you go,
What's the name?
No, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll fit my debate. I'm not going to There's one other betting I'll go break. Malaria is that. That's all.
I went to talk to you.
Don't shut the mouth. Watch it.
Let's go.
Never again, but I'm not sure if I'm to you.
Also, Nibo, Minton office, my banner.
Let's welcome back to Faith Today here on ATV and on Facebook. If you're watching us on the ATV Facebook page, and you're welcome. Those watching us from the other page, Council Lucha's page, you're also welcome. My name is Nino. Let me look at the cameras. My name is Nino. You're welcome. I'm a relations counselor. The counselor that's where people sit in church when they stop and argue. Some of the things he said. Counselor Lucha, welcome. That's a believer.
So bless us on Facebook. It shall be a bigger blessing to the public. Gracious God, we thank you for such a gift. This is what people are paying for. And God just gave it free to Abna Dubai. We are grateful to you, Lord God Almighty, for all that you have done for us in the life of Abna Dubai. This is a good thing to behold.
So we are discussing the role of in-laws. The role of in-laws in choosing the life partner. The role of in-laws in choosing the life partner. The numbers will come on your screen soon, so you can WhatsApp your questions, your suggestions to this discussion. I will try our best to open the phone lines and to make people understand, ask questions and everything. So, Katla, let's start with this. Who is an in-law?
Well, thank you very much. Let me say a cherished good evening to all descending qualified viewers of ATV. Those of you, Millicent, and the rest of you who find yourself on our Facebook line. You're far back in the US, but you have just joined us. It's a very good thing to do. God bless you so much. Let me say a cherished good evening to our friend Josephine Bading and Evelyn, Doris, Florence, and Vic. God bless all of you for your divine support. In everywhere we go, you support us. God bless you. Have patience. One day at a time. Now, in the first place, when you ask who is an in-law, There are two words. There's a word there which is a law. The law means a legal tenant statement or rule governing a particular thing. So if we say who is an in-law, it means that it is a person who is involved with a legal marriage. And the word legal marriage here, we're using the word legal in contextual contemporary English. It doesn't mean if only your marriage is contracted as a result of going to court. But even traditional marriages, Mohammedan marriages, also produces an in-law. So in our literal explanation, an in-law is the family member of your spouse. So we have father-in-law, we have brothers-in-law, we have we have fathers-in-law, we have brothers-in-law, we have mothers-in-law, and I think which in-law again can we get? We don't have cousins-in-law,
sister-in-law, brother-in-law.
We have brother-in-law, we have sisters-in-law, we have father-in-law, we have whatever in-law you can talk about. And these in-laws are supposed to be in-laws that are making things work. And they are, so until you get married, you don't have an in-law. That's the first thing.
You don't have an in-law?
Yes.
Okay.
So when you are talking Jolly, you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, you have a lady you are studying to marry. You don't have an in-law. So in-laws are present because of marriage. So immediately you marry, your wife's mother becomes your in-law.
Okay.
Immediately you marry, your husband's family becomes in-law.
Okay.
So these are the people that we call in-laws. But keep it in your mind. Until you are married, you don't have an in-law.
Perfect. But you in the bid to go and marry, you know you are going into a union with a family. In Ghana, they are a union of two families.
Yes.
So you, as the potential person entering the marriage, and the other person as the potential person, can in-laws, like for instance your potential in-law on the other side, can he make a decision to the person's son or daughter that, okay, this guy, I don't like him, so don't marry him, probably based on tribe, based on religion? That do they have a say in the decision of their son or daughter in marriage?
The thing is that there's nothing called a potential in-law. That statement, I hear in-law to be, there's nothing like that. There's no English language like that. Because if I'm going out with your daughter and your daughter dies, I don't perform widowhood rights.
No, but I mean, if I say potential in-law, the person is getting ready to marry.
What do you call getting ready to marry? Until you are married, there's nothing called an in-law.
But you are preparing to marry.
Preparing to marry, when you die, we don't bury you as a wife or a husband.
But you are preparing to marry.
So preparing to marry doesn't make you don't have an in-law.
When you enter school,
yes,
you are hoping to do what? Get a graduate.
People don't graduate and they die. Do we call them graduates?
But you're hoping to get a graduate.
Yes.
Degree.
Yes.
So you are undergraduate.
Yes.
So when you're done, you get your certificate.
So you are awarded the certificate because you've completed.
Thank you.
So when you don't complete,
so
you are not awarded.
It's the same way at this time, at this process, you are planning.
No, planning doesn't make you don't have an in-law when you are planning.
No, so will your parents?
Thank you.
Will your parents have a decision? Oh, I mean.
So you see, that's I like your topic so much because that's the error. We are talking about parents and not. That's that. You see, like saying that in-law.
But the parents of the opposite, the
are
one
not
you are having him.
No, they are not in-laws.
Potential.
No, they are not in-laws.
They are potential.
The only time they become in-laws is when marriage is contracted.
But they are potential.
They are not. There's nothing potential about them.
Okay, you go.
It is the mother and father of Ninoy. My study mate's mother and father. My study mate's mother and father. So they are those we are discussing.
So your boyfriend.
Yes.
Mother and father.
Yes.
Are you okay now?
It's not me being okay. You are not learning the thing and telling them the truth.
Me, I'm learning what?
But you have been doing the mistake with the people for a long time. Calling people my in-law. Even there are girls today who, when they have children with you, they call your mother their in-law. I mean, from what angle are they coming from?
So do they have a choice in choosing the life partner for their son?
They have more choice because no marriage is contracted without being the choice of the family.
So are you telling me that
My wife was chosen for me by my family.
you didn't choose your wife?
No.
Why?
How can I choose my wife? I can't choose my wife.
So you don't sit down to decide that, like, you know, you saw her in
So
school.
I make a decision.
You saw her in school. I mean, you and her, you know, you and her vibe, like you.
So the two of us, we vibe together. Then I send my family that I've seen a flower. Then they go and they want to pluck for me, and her family says no. What say do I have? When they come and take your bride price.
So you saw her before your family saw her.
Definitely, I saw her, but I brought her home, and the family accepted because before I went for hunting, I was told the do's and don'ts of the family. My family told me that they don't want me to marry an Ewe. They told me they don't want me to marry an Enoda. They don't want me to marry a Gan. They hate Ashantis in the house. They don't want fancies.
So wait.
So I went for
hunting. So they don't want all these people.
Yes.
So wait. So in the case you go and bring an Ewe and a fancy,
it's a disrespect to the family. You don't obumo.
So you don't have to go ahead.
You don't do that. It's a disrespect. So that is where the problem is. So we are talking about a young man takes you to the father and the mother. And the next statement you hear is that their father makes it clear that where are you coming from? I'm from Osu. Which part of Osu? You are a guy. Oh, okay, what's your name? My name is Kwako. Oh, okay, that's nice. What's the name of your father? After the interrogation, they make it clear to your boyfriend. We told you that we don't want to marry a girl. So why did you bring this girl to the house? Then your boyfriend comes to them. My father says, I'm not supposed to marry a girl, so they don't want you in the house. That boy is a stupid boy. See the mistake? There are husbands today who have now told their wife, you don't know what happened before I got married to you. When I was getting married to you, my mother said somebody like you is not needed in our family house. But I stood my grounds for you. You see, these are the statements we make. And we paint our parents black. In the first place, they have made their choice.
Okay.
We don't want to have anybody from this family or this tribe. Don't bring such a thing home.
Okay, wait. 0549752113. I don't know if you went through some of these things before you got married or you are still going through in taking the decision. 0549752113. Just send us a WhatsApp. 0549752113. Send us a WhatsApp. Share with us. Have you gone through this before? Or are you still in the process of making a decision and you're having some of these things? Just share with us. 0549752113. So that we can I can pose your questions to Counselor for you to help you answer these questions. Yes, go ahead.
So for you to have an in-law is when there is a husband, is a wife. But you know, a woman cannot take you to their house so that their father, the mother and father will look at your stature and approve you as the future husband for their daughter. It's not that. Because they have spoken to their daughter and they have raised their daughter to know what she can bring home and what she can't bring home. So we call it the expedition to the family's kingdom. So once your family hate a particular tribe or have told you we don't want this tribe, but others are needed, you don't come and tempt them with a particular tribe because he's a Christian.
No, but
you see our mistake.
But is it wrong also?
Yes.
For you to try your best and defend the family or defend the lady
in what way?
To your family. So for instance, your family says they don't need an elder.
Yes.
As a member of the family.
Yes.
Can't you lead a journey to change the status quo?
Do you know why they don't like an elder?
Probably they've told me other reasons.
So are you the one that is supposed to change it? Who are you?
I mean, what is wrong if I leave?
You are not within that level. You've not gotten there.
But I'm going to marry my wife.
Whose wife? No, but you are not going to marry. They are going to marry for you.
But at the end of the day, who is going to stay in the house?
No, you are going to stay, but you are marrying for you.
At the end of the day, who is going to stay in the house with that lady?
Your family.
How?
You think? Listen to me carefully.
You're the same person who came here last week and he said, if your in-law is in the house, let them go. Something you made a statement like
because
that.
Because an in-law is not supposed to come and live with you. If you live, if a man marries you and take you to go and live with your mother-in-law, the man is wicked because you are invading the privacy of your mother-in-law.
Solid point.
So that's what I meant last week. So what I'm saying here is that if my parent tells me what I can bring to the house, and that is what I brought because I want to change what they don't want, that is disrespect.
So can I have a conversation with you on what you don't want before I bring it home?
In the first place, why are you bringing what we don't want?
But I mean, we can have a conversation about
No,
it. You're my parents.
why is it that what we don't want is what you want to bring to us? Who
At
are
least
you?
for once, listen to what I
No, who are you?
I'm your son. I'm your daughter.
Are you my son?
I'm your son. I'm your
And
daughter.
are you obeying my rules?
I've been obeying
I
your rules
came to
for
meet
long.
it.
That is why I'm coming to have a conversation.
Do you know why I never married from that place? That's why your mother is not from that place. Even Bible makes it clear that Isaac made it clear and told the servant where you should get a wife for my son and where you should not get a wife for my son. Biblically, it's accepted.
No, but okay.
So who are you to change it?
Okay, let's come to your kids. So you're saying that your family asked you not to marry for some time.
Yes.
Why did they do that?
Why did they do that? It's their statement. It doesn't concern me.
So you didn't ask why they did that?
For what?
You didn't ask why.
No, why do I need explanation for? I've been given option. There are more than 16 tribes, and they say don't marry from 2. What's your problem?
Maybe that's where my life.
No, why is your life partner there?
I'm not getting from the other 40.
Because you've not looked for the 14.
And where I've looked for, I want to end there.
If you want to end there, then marry yourself. If you can.
Is it a mistake to end there?
Yes. You see, there was a story of a young man whose family said they don't want him to marry a Ghana. And the father's problem was because the daughter should not marry a Ghana because the name of Ghana people are food. And Ghans shout. So the man didn't want all these things. So the man had reasons. The daughter came back crying, and this is the only guy who has loved me the way I am, and he's a Christian, he's a future pastor in our church. I don't even want men in the church. Blah, 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 blah. Then they got married. Then they delivered a child on the adoring day. The father was sitting like this. Because the things that were going, I go, now I can't go. I mean, I feel 1 year boy, the man was so angry. And the daughter went and said, so you see, there's something why they don't like what they are doing. Why is it you, Ninwe, who want to change the rules?
No, but you see, that's why I keep asking, what are the reasons for not liking?
Why do you want the reason so that you obey the rules of your father?
No, but I mean, what is wrong for me to ask reasons?
Your father is older than you. Say don't do this. I say give me reasons.
That's why I'm coming to the table to have a discussion.
And I'm not ready to have any discussion with you. It's like a young lady takes you to their house, and they ask the young lady, what work does this young man who says is your potential? What do? Oh, he works with the pastor. As what? As a prayer warrior. What do they do? Prayer warrior.
And he's paid, man.
He's not paid.
Okay.
Are you prayer?
Okay.
This is the profession of the man you brought. And your father says, no be a vampire or your software and a debby or vampire the boss of him. And you're not software or your prayer warrior. Prayer warrior, why they're so then you did or to him or to sorry fee. Now, oh, I am got tonight or see a wadia, Nambe Adum. So you see, your father loves you so much, so he's telling you what you don't bring home. Meanwhile, it's painful for you to give your daughter's hand in marriage and still keep on feeding your daughter and the husband. So obey what they say. We don't want you to marry somebody from so place. Leave it there and go ahead.
Okay, I have an interesting message. My mother-in-law to be.
There's nothing like that. It's a wrong statement.
Oh, but because
no, you can't say my mother-in-law to be.
Okay.
There's nothing like that.
The guy, he's
the mother of the guy I'm going out with.
Okay, it's fine.
What is?
Says she doesn't want her son to marry a lady from the northern region. Okay. Although we have 3 kids together. We have 3 kids together.
As what? Baby mama.
She has decided to do everything in her power to make sure the wedding doesn't come on. I love this man, but his mother is hell. In this case, they have 3 children.
No, are the children triplets?
They have 3 children.
Are the children triplets?
No, whether they are triplets, they are
so,
1, 1, 1,
No,
3.
you got to know they don't like you. Why are you producing to a family that are either useless
But the guy is also consenting to it.
No, are they raping you?
The guy is consenting.
Why are women behaving like there's nothing proper in their life?
The guy is consenting.
They don't want you here. Then you come and hear me saying that when you urinate at one place in foam, are you going to use the foam to bath, to wash?
Okay, fine.
What are you talking?
The harm has already been caused. What should she do?
What harm has been caused?
She has 3 children.
Is it harm?
You're saying that
is it harm that because
you're going back and
doesn't she know that the family is not ready for their son to marry a Nodna? You know. So why are you forcing them to accept a Nodna? Are you a human being? Nodnas are human beings. There are other men who are yearning in their heart to marry you. Why do you waste your energy with the man to produce children with you?
He has 3 children.
Are they triplets? You stay and have 3 children with a man that the family doesn't want.
The argument is whether it's triplets or they are 1, 2, 3. The one came.
So you stayed and delivered 3 times without the family of the man coming to name the child, and you are there hoping that the mother will die so that you marry.
Please tell us, did the family come for naming or whatever?
What are we talking about?
Also, if it's a triplet, but right now it is 3.
No, but
now, what do we do?
Right now, you are not needed, and there's nothing you can do to change their mind.
You are
still a Nodna.
I have 3 children with it.
So they walk like that. Because you would namsa.
No, by this case, it's only the mother.
Why do you say only the mother? The mother is not important.
That's what I'm saying.
Is the guy's mother
no.
Conversation with who?
Kasla, you are the same person saying that you disapprove of a lot of people having baby mamas. You know, there are no men to
oh yes.
Oh yes. So if you disapprove,
it's pregnancy and airborne disease.
Hold on. If you disapprove of that, then you need to find
pregnancy and airborne disease.
Then we need to find a way these 2 will come together.
No.
Can we have a conversation with the mother?
So we want to disrespect the mother so that we can bring them together.
I'm not disrespecting the mother.
That's what we're doing.
I'm saying let's have a conversation.
What conversation are we going to have to change the mind of the mother to love a Nodna?
Well, at least there are 3 children.
So you see why you made women useless in this country and everybody's abusing them. We're always looking at the children. The children. Who is marrying children? Me, as I'm sitting, I'm not marrying children. No.
They love themselves.
I'm marrying my wife and not children.
They love themselves.
So you can't go and tell my mother-in-law who is there that doesn't want me that because of the children you're allowed to marry. What are you talking about? You were told that you're not going to be, you are a Nodna. Are you changing your tribe because of marriage? Who says nobody wants you as a Nodna to marry? Why do we force ourselves as women to? Because the guy is too handsome, he's too rich, the family doesn't want you.
So what should this lady do?
She should go back to her family house.
Okay. The phone lines are open. Lower the volume of your TV sets when you call. 050-815-6857 024-583-0933 050-815-6857 024-583-0933. Rule number 1: reduce the volume of your TV sets when you call. Rule number 2: you have only 60 seconds so that we can take a lot of calls. So in this case, what will the person do? Okay, I have a call. Hello, good evening. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Evening.
Yes, your name, where are you calling us from?
But the person who cancel a question was.
Bisa no why or ha.
But the person who is or a pastor or a counselor. And or a certificate of cancer.
We are not question. Papa when Bisa question, Papa why?
But a pastor why?
No, it doesn't want these are no question. Yes, you are dear opinions and dear Bisa Nyasasman. I was.
He's a pastor. Please, he's a pastor.
Yeah, well, yes, you are dear. Now, Bisa.
Okay.
So good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I never were calling us from.
Let's say.
Yamado.
Fine. The passion better than you can say it was Casa.
Pado Casa, or you?
Come.
I know you why.
Masa, you see, reduce the volume.
Reduce the volume of your TV sets, my brother.
Where's our beer? Yes, why?
Pato, reduce the volume of your TV set. Now, when I cancel Casa.
Okay.
Hello. Yes, good evening. But if I was saying.
Good evening. I am friend Michael.
Michael, please talk to council.
And the Casavi Gura. But in the council, I say,
okay.
What Obano, you know, why they are a banana.
No, question me, just say, what worry?
The same.
Only a banity.
Only
a banity, but only in one.
Send your wallet. Only Obana was your phone in Yansan, but your Baba man, and I was swimming in the pa, a woman swanka. Almost Janima, my one in a swan them pet in a way not for full. The number 2 so no Batua, only and 1 year on. I said, "Yen is on the coin."
Good evening, your neighbor are calling us from.
Was it not 3 years today? Somebody bent somebody in a room. What is not even a wife?
Good evening, your neighbor are calling us from.
They allowed the woman to just be used by her.
Yes, your neighbor are calling us from, please.
Hello.
Yes, your neighbor are calling us from, please. Reduce the volume of your TV set, please.
Okay.
Reduce the volume of your TV set, Pacho. Okay, now let's have a conversation. Good evening, your fellow saying. Your fellow Vida. Vida Casa Ding, why? Casa Ding.
I come to America, right? I'm so proud. I idea what to do with my made you. Or to plan, you know, I will cook. Or cook in the detail. And now, my name is Susan. Okay, I was on the sea, I eat it. So detail. All that and teaching on your coffee. Also, yeah, it's you. You know, can you
Only in that tea.
But hold on, why?
By the only in that tea.
If I can.
Said they employ another.
Oh,
Koko nyawade obi koko your friend ye kodie bisa say ayembia kwan wo ho say embe ye ho ade ana koko yentu metena be ma so what must say wanya na fofo le ori a ontu ahwe pa ko nyama ko busuafo fie
Koko you take something.
koko means you give drinks and money to investigate behind you. It's not marriage. When they do, you don't go back to live in the man's house.
Okay.
You don't.
After that, already dropping number now in our bomb.
We don't do that.
Thank you. Hello, good evening. I never are calling us from. Okay.
So you see, we're here when they say a young man set ablaze a young lady who has a son before, and he's also had a child with it. I mean, if you pay a woman's bride price correctly, you have a particular respect because Bible says, and the Lord God built a garden. And in the garden, there were everything.
Okay.
Before he considered to bring a woman.
Okay. Let's go there. Hello, good evening. I never are calling us from.
Good evening. My name is Alex and I'm calling from Mungwa.
Alex, go ahead.
Okay. I don't have anything to say, but I like Cancer Neutral. I like the way
you very much, Alex.
Go straight to the point. And I want to give him a big thanks for him to continue his good work. Most people don't understand him, but I really understand him. I love this man.
Alex. Thank you, Alex.
Keep on with
Beautiful. Beautiful, Alex. Right. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, good evening. Hello, good evening. I never are calling us from.
So our problem is that because my mother said we agree, let me make babies so that they will agree. Who is fooling you?
Hello.
Yes, I never are calling us from, please.
Good evening. The time is so cool.
But you reduce the volume of your TV set, no? TV, no?
Make a settle of Uncle.
Okay, Kasa.
So, the answer is Ekano. And Yagudi.
And then,
Yagudi, sorry. A man of the North Hour.
Maybe I'll do an new line in yet into better than no Kakra and I saw best our friend. That will be perfect. But Kasa.
This is a consensus. This amount. Then I hope the day.
Okay. Matasi.
Well, if I know what to talk about what you hope, me, what you hope, me and Sat what you hope. Them and the penny. Or penny, or power them on one day. Or them out power ban. Or could be sir. Your mother crying why and one day. A man and a whole Chinese, the Drudu and impediment, what's one who are what time the man so. What did the food no Benny and say, only the movie one other to call anything.
But that's it. I think I need to get this over to discuss this topic. I mean, hello, good evening. I never are calling us from.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, I never are calling us from.
If I show me that's a free a book of a friend
Bismarck, but also.
If I show many looks of a concern of a as in because our area is a million hour. And to say, oh, the Obama was here with your phone. Obama and the woman who can say I'm finished. The best thing so either Obama the man or so I
Minya, Ose, in Nipa Munu never.
Abusiam you know what?
Ebusiam you know worry. But at the end of the day, we need Busanet. At the end of the day, we need Busanet. Because I'm not asking the question.
No, it's a
I don't know, we need Busanet.
Debut, I worry understand what my dear. Hey, not the Abusiam, I could say, I'm playing your better, but I need to how I don't go them.
Okay.
Because the year is over him.
Okay. Thank you. Let me pick some more calls. Let me pick like some 2 or 3 calls. We can come back to the studio. There are a lot of WhatsApp messages that we want to react to. Good evening. Your name, where are calling us from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Kwame, calling from Nabadi.
Kwame, go ahead.
Sir, the Pacho, sir, only Oba, Lucia Oba, what could be done in Lucia for them? Hello?
Yes, what's it? What's your Oba? What could be done?
What could be done? What could knocking? Only said the mistake about only after you fool.
Oh, say, hey, someone who make us do. Then about
mistake.
No, you can't say mistake
no,
about. No, don't use that word on a woman. What do you mean by that? No, let's correct that thing. You can't impregnate a woman and tell me mistake about. What did you say?
But that's also why.
That's like you.
Make us a mistake about.
Oh, only after you fool.
I feel like I say nipa. Can't go.
Only after you fool.
Wow.
But online on Jina Yi, represent Tina Yi. Oh, okay. Sorry, we lost that one. Hello, good evening. I remember calling us from. Yes, you found us.
Afe na odi ni ba betri na onye oba ni bewu ba ku mienu miensa aisa busa ko be ka si omo mpe oba ayo sadi amama mu mbeteye
Mamu bepe wo owo go fa busia bepe
omo papa busa fo no
bepe wo
no mu be wari ma o ma mu be ha ya ji me ma mu peju ma ye o shi fo ni bi
but that's this is your point. I love this your point. I love this point. But that's it. I want that guy back. The guy, you didn't finish your statement. I don't know. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, but we did this. Okay, Sophie.
What's your phone side? We can say free card.
Rebecca, but also. Rebecca, but also.
Okay. Hello, good evening.
Yes, Rebecca, also.
Okay, your phone side, Rebecca.
Frederica, Pato also.
Okay. Me case the temperature is that when you pano yam power said. When to me, I got now, may the wow so many now afraid of over complaining say. Yam power and I said, teacher.
Okay, Menasa.
Oh,
Menasa. I want that guy back. I want that guy to finish his thing.
The one who made a mistake in pregnancy.
The one who made a mistake. Yeah, that guy. The one who made a mistake in pregnancy.
Can you imagine?
Okay, let me pick last 2 calls and then we can come back. There are some WhatsApp messages we need to react to. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you are calling us from? Hello, good evening. Your name and where you are calling us from?
hello.
Yes. Please reduce the volume of your TV set. But your TV no lower volume, no call for mana doom the car patrol. Yes. Patrol, reduce the TV in the volume, Patrol. And say your fat TV in the phone. Right.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. Hello, good evening.
Hi, Charlie.
Yes, sir. So,
yeah, I want to give you a situation.
You have to contribute.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Titi.
Please reduce the volume of your TV and go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay. Unfortunately, if you don't reduce the volume of your TV, my producer will take you off. Unfortunately.
Which I side with.
Yes. So let's pick last 2. Please, when you call, reduce the volume of your TV. If you don't, my producer,
Doom TV. No.
do TV. No, what offer reduce TV that do the crowd. Hello, good evening. I never calling us from.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, madam.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My choice from Becky.
Becky Kasa.
But me live there, my atna. Yow much too. But my first one came in hard on Saturday. Vodacash pay. On Saturday, international business, and I'm a man and a pay to them. It was a hoop and I had this and it's time.
Who will push a force 1 yard this out sound your coffee? Wow. Okay.
But you what they say? What the 30?
What time?
The firstborn where they say? But you firstborn where they say? Firstborn. But you.
Firstborn where they saying? Where they 6 years? And a secondborn is where?
7 years.
So
7 and 6. Okay, me that's it.
So
13 needs 7. Okay.
But you what they say?
Already 13.
13 years.
Is that the firstborn the 13?
Who were the 30? Hold on. Who were the 30? Who were the 30?
7 years.
And TFA TV ni mutie me. Who were the 30 years?
30.
Okay.
So the girl
sorry,
is
I can't pick
years.
any more calls. Let's address
So
issues.
look at this girl. She's 30 years. Her firstborn is 13 years. You know, you are a very good mathematician. You are not like Abna.
Like 17.
So
that means she started giving birth 7 when she was 7.
So let's look at it. So if your child is 13, firstborn is 13.
Yes.
Okay, Becky, 1 hour sabana.
Bye.
Okay, Miami, what's the way they are here?
30 years.
And our firstborn is 13, 1 3. Just only 17 on our firstborn.
Bye.
And our secondborn is 7 years.
Bye.
And the secondborn on already 23 now who they won.
Bye.
Perfect.
A brand here back on no 13 is 7 now.
Bye.
At the time I would be 17 now, brand and what then our bush of 4 car.
Almost can't some blood chain on there and the house. But I know maybe shall put stage and I suppose the age manner.
30 years on real money.
Well, yeah.
And the 1 year Jumano or no back on. And now back on Sunday, oh, yeah, no, I read man or no year.
No, we
And just the other day, no train.
mean,
Now, so could to one, I was so quiet.
Or coffee, but we have 4 boys that will be.
I was a 4 man on Bufu, a Baba Nebusia 4, and I was a 4.
like maybe some minimum and live to home, never many of the house, normal free FA. Men are not penny to them and
Now, oh, mamma, no, Papa was a day.
never papa can say, Yammy and no question on my end.
That's all.
And David, oh, how the day.
There are them and the shop normal customers, Mr. Hammer.
I don't know how. Yes, we are the Chilean. Bema Nebusia 4 Bubu Quasiano, eh, how? I don't know how. Becky, why are Papa 13 years, 17 years? No, I mean,
She was
she's
17
even
when
a,
she gave birth.
she's even a minor.
No, she gave birth.
What does it?
No, but 16 now,
16 is with consent. This was not consent. Was said in year 17. Yes, you are what yes, you are Swedish. Who's Becky? I was Swedish. What sounded now was 7 years ago. I think I went near Bia Oqua, Nebusia for food, how? I Becky.
Becky, me that's it. Who that's here? Why?
But
Becky, me that's it here. We are not picking any more calls.
God have mercy on our generation. Families, churches, leaders are wicked to women. You know, a 17-year-old girl has been impregnated. We could have even asked the age of the boy.
Yeah.
Obi also you might know 20. Fair enough. Teenage pregnancy. Because our teens no more. Once you get pregnant in your teens, your biological clock, your well-being is distorted because you're in your teens.
Yeah, that's true.
So a teen impregnates a teen. 13 years in here. Was son in that son was 7 years view.
Yeah.
I feel a way 10 years son away few are.
I mean 6 years later, no now.
6 or son now about 7.
6 years.
30 years girl. I feel when the peak of proper marriage. Where one young son or call the bush for. Ne papa. I feel we see nyansa. Ne mama. I feel on the bush of who say nyansa and himself baba.
Oh, well, let's applaud them because
applaud them for 30 years of your daughter.
Oh no, but they've done the right thing.
No,
even if it's 20 years.
What? No, don't say this. Don't say this to women. I see that's our problem.
No,
so people are saying, look,
it's not right. But right now she's done the right
thing.
So let's applaud them.
No, listen. The young man who set that girl ablaze. Everybody's blaming the young man because what he did is wrong. Is that not it?
Yes.
But this is not the first time he has done that to the girl. But the family will sit and say, son, our dear tear. Anytime your mother is able to tell you, son, our dear tear, ask your mother, me, what is that? Are you marrying your mother's husband?
Because if
you are marrying your husband, that is why you tell me these are marriages. One of the most wicked people you can talk to about your marriage when it's going bad are pastors' wives. Very wicked to talk to them. Because the way they suffered and now pastor have become better and they're living with pastor, they think everybody should go through the same thing. Look at a 17-year-old girl, 13 years, now she has left. And the family of the roof rat boy, Abaya, Fremi, and Kolan Obeshawo.
Okay,
we don't need the marriage.
She'll give you a final word.
We don't need the marriage. See, it's painful. We have too many of this. In the first place, the law is there. We will not agree that you marry a girl. Why do you for yourself to become pregnant? Emma, Miss Remo. Nyame ambomo maybe bia was assist is our dear. Mo fa so ni our dear. Na answer na mebo mo obo modern say edin true.
For you to say your mom fa so ni our dear.
What's the purpose of a woman?
I mean, there is more than our.
Can you give me 2 things where I got?
No, you don't have time.
No, so when you don't have anything to say, don't interject me.
Go ahead.
Why were women created?
Go ahead. I'm saying that.
Why were women created?
They were not only created for.
But what is the basic reason for women created?
You don't have time. Just.
Once you don't have time, don't say what you just said. Emma,
you don't say what you just said. Once you don't have time,
so I said,
don't say what you just
said. So I just tell us what you know. The purpose why women were created.
You conclude. This is your camera.
Who you come? See me. You are created for marriage. And without you, a man is incomplete. But before a man will bring you into his life, he needs to build an Eden for you. And a man who has a proper Eden knows how to manage a woman. So when you are walking there like that as a woman, and the man has no respect for you, don't make babies with boys and suffer and become wicked to society. At day 13. After on your one day, and yes, I'll come and go Baba more. But it's a shame because you know the painful thing is that this girl very soon will be pregnant again. Now me call Papa when I name say menu. Me question I say me boom means Amba and James was such and they were third born 0277. I will pull them 609 644 0277 609 644. Your guy you are going out with family has a bigger say in the marriage. The lady you are going out family has a bigger say. You are not the one to change their mind that you don't supposed to marry a girl. They don't need an heir in their family. You are not the one to come and change the rule. Please, once they don't want you, don't start making babies and think that because of the babies, they will accept you. That's the plan now. And you hear women saying that it's not me. They say, me person me wa pete wa ha, and me say me wa faako. E say o so faako and they go ehuro no ko ye den. O ko nom. O ko si nyama.
Just give you a number again.
0277 609 644. Don't forget, pregnancy is not an airborne disease. It's not an airborne disease. You don't deliberately make a mistake to get pregnant. Like the young man who said mistakenly the lady got pregnant in La. Pregnancy is not an airborne disease.
Thank you very much, Councillor Lucho, for coming. Thank you very much, Councillor Lucho, for coming. I'm grateful for everyone who commented, who shared their
story. You have to be grateful.
Yes.
Well, let me say a big thank you to Bodyline Clothing for my outfit. They've been very good to me. The whole of this, my blazers and bow tie, Ghana mans. Thank you very much. Shoes are from Mr. Young. Very solid shoes. I'm not wearing dark. It's a recorder. It's a recorder.
So you're recording?
Yes, it's a recorder. It's a security recorder.
Okay, that's fine.
And this is Gucci. Very expensive.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
If it's not even fine, you can't say anything. Don't say that's fine. That's fine.
So greetings to Nima Chegod by Philip Nye. Grateful that you're watching this.
Which of the Philip Nye?
Philip Nye, Joy. He said, why are you shouting? Philip Nye, why are you shouting?
No, who are you greeting?
Philip Nye, he said, why are you shouting?
You see, he has become.
You're talking like my daughter. Why are you shouting?
No, he has become a being now. Thanks to Michaela. Michaela, thank you so much. We lift our hands for you. We lift up our hands to praise the Lord for allowing our brother to become a human being. Thank you for the marriage. This
is Fake Today. Who comes next week?
What
We'll be next week.